Hi guys. Let me invite people in. Invite in. Hi. And then we are going to invite. Share with all followers. Oh, Kayla, what's up, baby girl? How you doing, sweetheart? Steven, Mr. Steven Ellison. What's up, Steven? Steven. Let's get a little bit of music going so we can chit-chat for a little bit. I cannot chit-chat without a little bit of music going. A little bit. Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard earlier, but Miss Natty was online doing a little bit of pride casting for us. I adore her. She's so freaking awesome and sweet. But I finally upgraded to where I have a new iPad that actually works. So that way I can invite my viewers and I'll be able to do, hopefully, the LGBT history thing every day. I met with a couple other scopers today. We're getting some stuff moving. It's amazing. A lot of programming coming and a lot of new scopers who are going to come in and start helping out. But anywho, so I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but Quistap is amazing. This is Quistap. And I don't know if you guys know who that is, but that handsome young fella right there is Zach Walls. So on this day today, January 31st. Is that when we out? Yeah, we're on January 31st, girl. Lord, it's been a long week. Actually, oh God, and it's Monday tomorrow. But anyway, so Zach Walls, on this day today, in the year 2011, his video went viral. Or he addressed the Iowa House Judiciary Committee. It was actually a while before his video went viral. And the reason I know that is because when I was going to Old Dominion University in Norfolk, Virginia for my undergraduate degree, he came and did a speech and he talked about how, I think it was like a few months later actually, before it went viral. But he was an awesome guy. He's really tall, like really, really tall. But he basically spoke on behalf of his two mothers. So this was marriage equality across the U.S., right? So he was speaking to the Iowa Judiciary Committee. We're actually going to watch the video. I went to ODU many years ago. Did you? Because Old Dirty is amazing. It is amazing. I love it. So yeah, he actually came, we talked, he's amazing, he's very sweet. I'm going to read you what Quistap says. So Quistap is a really cool app. What it does is it actually outlines like everyday LGBT history that has happened on that day, worldwide. So some days there are one stories, like today there's just one story. Other times there's like 6 or 7. It's an awesome app. Definitely make sure you check it out. What's up, Bragg? How you doing, buddy? I'm excited to see you on the 2nd very soon. So Zach Walls addressed the Iowa House Judiciary Committee today in 2011. The son of lesbian moms, Walls' testimony brings national attention to the proposed constitutional ban on same-sex marriage in Iowa and launches his role as a national activist. He did become a really, really well-known activist, but again, this was a few months after. So when Zach Walls came to ODU, thank you guys so much for the hearts. When Zach Walls came to ODU, he actually told us what it was like whenever he woke up the next morning. He said that it had been posted online. It had been a couple months. But that one morning he woke up and he had hundreds of notifications on Facebook and on Twitter. And that's when he was like, uh-oh, like something's happened. Something has changed. And then he had phone calls from like every major news outlet. And that's how he knew his video went viral. The video is really uplifting. It's really amazing. I actually use it when I teach my public speaking courses to give students a kind of an idea of like a really powerful speech whenever emotion is really put into it and you're using your personal experiences. So why don't we watch the video? It's 3 minutes long. Please stick around and watch it. It's really awesome. It's really, really heartfelt. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about it. But before, those of you who are new, make sure you hit this little man down here. You hit him and you follow. So this is Pridecasters. Pridecasters is LGBT, so it's lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and queer. Q questioning queer, whichever way you want to go with that one, and ally, aka friends and family of the LGBT community. So if you are interested in getting involved, you can definitely direct message me at Matt Career or at pridecasters on our Twitter, and I'll be happy to talk to you about getting involved. We'll have a bunch of ability for you to get involved coming up very soon. And yeah, we would love to have more the merrier, right? We want this to be a community scope. So make sure you follow, make sure you share, and let's watch some Zach Walls now. Let's see here. He's super cute though. Super cute. Super sweet too. I was like, oh my god, you're so nice. But I was never the one, like, whenever they would come to campus, like, we'd have guest speakers. I was never one to be like, oh, I'm gonna, like, chase after you. No, that wasn't my style. Okay, we gotta get Twitter to stop notifying us of everything. Because it's getting old, girl. I love whenever you turn on a notification, how you can never turn it off. Okay.
I'm a sixth-generation Iowan, an engineering student at the University of Iowa, and I was raised by two women. My biological mother told her grandparents that she was pregnant, that the artificial insemination had worked, and they wouldn't even acknowledge it. It actually wasn't until I was born and they succumbed to my infantile cuteness that they broke down and told her that they were thrilled to have another grandson. Unfortunately, neither of them lived to see her marry her partner Jackie of 15 years when they wedded in 2009. My younger sister and only sibling was born in 1994. We actually have the same anonymous donor, so we're full siblings, which is really cool for me. And I guess the point is that our family really isn't so different from any other Iowa family. When I'm home, we go to church together, we eat dinner, we go on vacations. But we have our hard times too. We get in fights. Actually, my mom, Terry, was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2000. It is a devastating disease that put her in a wheelchair, so we've had our struggles. But, we're Iowans. We don't expect anyone to solve our problems for us. We'll fight our own battles. We just hope for equal and fair treatment from our government. Being a student at the University of Iowa, the topic of same-sex marriage comes up quite frequently in classroom discussions. And the question always comes down to, well, can gays even raise kids? And the question, the conversation gets quiet for a moment because most people don't really have an answer. And then I raise my hand and say, actually, I was raised by a gay couple, and I'm doing pretty well. I scored in the 99th percentile on the ACT. I'm actually an Eagle Scout. I own and operate my own small business. If I was your son, Mr. Chairman, I believe I'd make you very proud. I'm not really so different from any of your children. My family really isn't so different from yours. After all, your family doesn't derive its sense of worth from being told by the state, you're married, congratulations. No, the sense of family comes from the commitment we make to each other, to work through the hard times so we can enjoy the good ones. It comes from the love that binds us. That's what makes a family. So what you're voting here isn't to change us. It's not to change our families, it's to change how the law views us, how the law treats us. You are voting for the first time in the history of our state to codify discrimination into our Constitution. A Constitution that, but for the proposed amendment, is the least amended Constitution in the United States of America. You are telling Iowans that some among you are second-class citizens who do not have the right to marry the person you love. So will this vote affect my family? Would it affect yours? Over the next 2 hours, I'm sure we're going to hear plenty of testimony about how damaging having gay parents is on kids. But in my 19 years, not once have I ever been confronted by an individual who realized independently that I was raised by a gay couple. And you know why? Because the sexual orientation of my parents has had zero effect on the content of my character. Thank you very much.
Boom! So that was Zach Walls. If you want to check out the video, you can look it up on YouTube. Zach Walls is pretty much everywhere, all over YouTube, and that speech is especially. I really like the speech, one, because, I use it in my public speaking courses to teach my kids how to do a good speech, because it really pulls at the heartstrings, right? It really just pulls at those heartstrings. But yeah, so that was actually the only thing that's actually happened on this day today in LGBT history. Gloria, wasn't it? It's just so amazing. Hi, Izzy, what's up? Weatherman, how's it going? So yeah, Zach Walls, his speech was, I personally believe, is one of the more powerful speeches of the current LGBT movement of fight for equality. Lauren, sound of boots, grr. And it's been one of my favorite ones to actually watch and learn, and he speaks very eloquent. Even whenever he was doing his talk at Old Dominion. It was just really intriguing getting to hear his thought process behind it. Love you. Mwah. Look at all the gay hearts. Thank you for the gay hearts, Lord. So yeah, you guys, that is what has happened. That's what's been going on today, January 31st, 2011. Zach Walls was talking to the Iowa House. You're very welcome. Oh, I love you so much, you guys. Thank you so much for the hearts. Pridecasters is about to take off, girl. We have tons of ideas that we're currently thinking of. A guy to tickle. Intriguing. Izzy. Yeah, so if you want to get involved, let me know. We are going to start having... Basically, this is the way it's going to work. We're going to have time slots and ideas. Or time slots and topics. So let's say I have to set up the times. Let's say every Monday is... Every Monday at like 8 p.m. Eastern will be Ally Alley is what I was going to call it. So anyone who's an ally can get onto our scope from the Pridecasters scope and scope about their story, their thoughts, their feelings, what have you. Another one we're going to do every Thursday, This Is Me, is someone's going to come in who identifies in the LGBT community or as part of a supportive group, so from the friends and family perspective as well, to talk about what it's like being gay, what it's like having all our identities, what have you, just like a pretty broad spectrum. So anyone can come on and share that. We're also going to have Gay Geeks. Gay Geeks is going to be another one. You're a proud mama. Aww, you're a proud mama. I love it. Girl, come on in. Like, direct message me at Matt Career, and I would be happy to talk to you. I actually have, let's see here, my Twitter. Where's my Twitter? So if you guys, boom. If you guys direct message me at Matt Career, I'd be happy to talk to you. Yes, Miss Lauren, there we go. I'd be happy to get you involved. If you can't direct message me, just shoot me a tweet and I'll make sure to add you so we can chit chat back and forth. It's going to be really epic. This is the first LGBT gathering scope, and I really want it to be a community thing. So get involved. It's going to be awesome. Love you guys so much. Be on the lookout for more things. I'm going to try to do the history every day. It gets a little crazy, but we're really going to try to do the history every day. Tune in this Thursday, because I believe our good friend Gadget Go is going to be on this Thursday doing This Is Me. So it's going to be amazing. I love you guys so much. Be on the lookout for the schedule for all of Pridecasters. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. Love you guys. Remember, always be yourself. Mwah.